do not forget subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. Felix Baumgartner, the Austrian daredevil renowned for breaking the world record for the highest skydive by leaping from the edge of space, tragically lost his life in a motorized paragliding accident in Italy. At the age of 56, Baumgartner's adventurous spirit, which propelled him to global fame, came to an abrupt and sorrowful end. His death marks the close of an extraordinary chapter in extreme sports history, leaving behind a legacy of courage, innovation, and inspiration. Born on April 20, 1969 in Salzburg, Austria, Felix Baumgartner was drawn to the skies from an early age. His passion for flight ignited at 16 when he took his first skydive, an experience that set the course for his remarkable career. After serving as a paratrooper in the Austrian military where he refined his aerial skills, Baumgartner transitioned into the world of extreme sports, seeking ever greater challenges. In 1999, he made headlines by setting the record for the world's lowest base jump, leaping from the 30-meter, 98-foot Hand of the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro. That same year, he achieved another milestone by performing the highest parachute jump from a building, launching himself from the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. These feats showcased his fearless nature and technical prowess, earning him the nickname Fearless Felix. Baumgartner continued to push boundaries in 2003 when he crossed the English Channel using a specially designed jumpsuit equipped with carbon fiber wings. This innovative flight demonstrated his ability to blend creativity with physical daring, solidifying his reputation as a pioneer in the field. However, it was his 2012 space jump that catapulted him into international stardom. On October 14, 2012, Baumgartner ascended to an altitude of more than 39 kilometers, 128,000 feet, in a helium balloon as part of the Red Bull Stratos project. Stepping out onto the edge of space, he jumped, free-falling at speeds exceeding the sound barrier, becoming the first human to do so without mechanical assistance. The event, watched live by millions, was a testament to his bravery and a landmark in both sports and science. Reflecting on that moment at a news conference afterward, Baumgartner said, "When I was standing there on top of the world, you become so humble. You don't think about breaking records anymore, you don't think about gaining scientific data. The only thing that you want is to come back alive." These words captured the humility beneath his audacity, a quality that endeared him to fans worldwide. The fatal accident, on July 17, 2025, Baumgartner was flying his motorized paraglider over the village of Porto Sant'Elpidio in Italy's eastern Marche region when tragedy struck. Witnesses reported seeing him soaring normally before he suddenly fell to the ground near the swimming pool of a hotel. Emergency responders arrived swiftly, but despite their efforts, the 56-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene. Porto Sant'Elpidio's mayor Massimiliano Serpella addressed the incident, noting that reports suggested he may have suffered a sudden medical issue mid-air. While the exact cause remains under investigation, the possibility of a health-related incident adds a layer of poignancy to the loss of a man who seemed invincible in the air. Baumgartner was a familiar sight in the area, often spotted gliding over the village, a place where he had come to feel at home. Just hours before the accident, Baumgartner posted on social media, offering a glimpse into his final moments. At around 14:30 local time, 13:30 British Summer Time, he shared a picture of a full windsock against a cloudy sky with the caption, "Too much wind." Another recent post showed him working on the motor of his paraglider, a video that now serves as a bittersweet reminder of his hands-on passion for flight. These posts, now flooded with tributes from fans, underscore the abruptness of his departure. Baumgartner's death sent shockwaves through the extreme sports community and beyond. Known as Fearless Felix, he embodied a relentless pursuit of the impossible, inspiring countless individuals to test their own limits. His 2012 space jump was more than a personal triumph. It provided valuable data for aerospace research, contributing to advancements in high-altitude safety and space exploration. Mayor Serpella paid tribute to Baumgartner's impact, describing him as a symbol of courage and passion for extreme flights. He extended the town's condolences, saying, "We are deeply saddened by this tragic loss and offer our heartfelt sympathies to his family and friends." The mayor's words reflect the admiration Baumgartner earned, not just as a performer of stunts, but as a figure who elevated the art of flight. Fans, too, have mourned his passing with an outpouring of emotion online. Beneath one of his final social media posts, a fan wrote, "Felix was a true inspiration. His courage and determination were unmatched, and he showed us all what it means to live life to the fullest." Another recalled, "I will never forget watching his space jump. It was a moment that defined a generation and inspired so many to pursue their dreams." These tributes highlight the personal connection people felt to Baumgartner, whose feats transcended sport to become symbols of human potential. Beyond his records, Baumgartner influenced popular culture and the mainstream perception of extreme sports. His partnership with Red Bull, which sponsored many of his endeavors, including the Stratos project, brought his adventures to a global audience. 2012 jump, in particular, was a cultural milestone, blending athleticism with scientific inquiry and captivating viewers of all ages. Baumgartner was also a skilled helicopter pilot and an advocate for environmental causes, using his platform to promote awareness of climate change and conservation. His multifaceted life, pilot, philanthropist, and record breaker, painted a picture of a man driven by more than adrenaline alone. Felix Baumgartner's death at 56 is a stark reminder of the risks inherent in the pursuits he loved. Yet it is his triumphs, not his final fall, that will define his legacy. From his early base jumps to his supersonic freefall, he redefined what humans could achieve in the air. His humility, evident in his reflections after the space jump, balanced his boldness, making him a relatable hero to millions. The extreme sports community has lost a trailblazer, but Baumgartner's influence endures. His records stand as benchmarks for future adventurers, and his story continues to motivate those who dream of soaring beyond the ordinary. As investigations into his accident proceed, the focus remains on celebrating a life lived at full throttle, a life that, in his own words, sought only to come back alive after touching the heavens. In Porto Sant'Elpidio and around the world, Baumgartner will be remembered as more than a daredevil. He was a visionary who turned the sky into his canvas, painting a legacy of fearlessness and wonder that will inspire generations to come. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.